Hey, this is Kelso with Red Entertainment Magazine, and I'm here with Flames of Durga. This is two twin sisters and one guy. This is Cecilia and Bea, and we have Nate over here. Hey, guys.
Hey.
So why don't you tell me how you guys formed? It said in your bio that you girls, have been writing music together since you were very small.
Right. It's always been a really natural outlet for us.
We've always wrote songs together growing up, and we had always wanted to be in a band and start a band, and it actually took a crazy car accident, near-death experience to kind of like shake us up a bit and ultimately make us stronger and inspire us to fully commit to starting a band, right?
Start a band and to just do it. And a big reminder was that life is fucking short and you never know how much time you have, so you better do it now while you can and express yourself, share your stuff with the world. And that's what we're about. And we found Nate. We were friends with him previously, and we were gonna audition drummers, and he was like, "Oh, I've got a bunch of gear you guys can borrow because we just got our space." And then ended up jamming.
Yep. He brings over a drum set. We all start jamming. Hit it off. It felt so good.
Yeah. He's like,
the rest is history.
He was like, "I kind of want to do this again tomorrow," and that's kind of how it started.
So you say that it was a near-death experience that got you guys or girls to come together and actually form a band. But however, you guys have been writing music since you guys were small.
Yeah, we did a lot of like acoustic stuff, but we had never fully plugged in with a full band. So yeah, we started with like a lot of acoustic jams and would just sing and songwrite together.
We did perform for a little bit, just like the two of us, bass and like an acoustic guitar. But we were craving to like plug in and play with the drummer
and get
and rock out. And as soon as we did it, the sound developed and just got heavier and heavier, and it became what is now Flames of Durga.
So what is your main influence, musical influence, as far as your roots? Where did it come from? Where did it come? Like,
in terms of like band influence.
Band influence.
Yeah, just good rock and roll. Everything from '90s grunge and '80s rock to 2000 indie. A little bit of everything, really.
Big variety. Nirvana's Bleach album we really connected with. That's been a huge inspiration for us. A lot of like Riot Girl stuff we love, and I'm inspired by Kathleen Hanna. She's a badass. Babes in Toyland.
Definitely, yes.
L7,
yeah. Chicks who rock the fuck out. And just good, like, heavy rock and roll.
Like
grunge.
Deftones, I really like. Stuff like that.
So, question, this is something that is a big interest in me as a journalist and when in the metal scene, is women who do rock. Actually, I just wrote a piece for this next issue about strong females that share the stage, because this is really a heavily dominated industry that's dominated by the males. How do you girls like hold your own in this male-dominated industry?
Oh man, I am so proud to be a woman in this industry that we're in, and
we need more women in this industry.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's awesome. We can hang with the guys. Fuck yeah, that's no problem, And I love dudes. We have so many dude friends, And sex shouldn't even be a huge topic, you know what I mean? As long as you rock out and you bring your passion to the stage, it shouldn't matter if you're a guy or a chick.
Absolutely.
So,
me personally, I like being in a band with girls. I was always in bands with like 4 or 5 dudes, and guys are kind of assholes sometimes, and so it's really refreshing to be in people that have a good attitude and are less ego in the band and all that stuff, so it's nice.
So it probably is a lot easier traveling with a couple of girls. Do they take care of you out on the road?
No,
all the extra luggage.
Yeah. I'm more like a porter than a care person.
Okay. So, you guys, I noticed that you guys are self-titled with your record label. So are you then self-produce?
DIY? Yeah, DIY all the way. Nate booked both tours that we've done. The first one was 14 gigs in 15 days, which was insane, and that was our first tour too. But it was fucking awesome. We loved it.
They pretty much come up with the riff, and I kind of do produce it or add some tambourine or cowbells or suggest maybe try another vocal part or maybe try another guitar part just to thicken it up or, you know.
So do you have your own studio then where you do this, or?
No, I've just been doing it so long that, just no good suggestions to make a song more compelling, or...
Yeah, no, we have our own rehearsal lockout studio in LA. Yeah. And that's where all the magic happens, where we jam out and practice. And our first EP, we recorded with our friend Kevin Jarvis. He's got a studio out in Venice, California. And he gave us a lot of freedom with it. And it was still recording was still pretty new for us, for me and my sister. So I feel like we're getting more into the groove of recording. Right. So I feel like next time we go into record, we definitely know
a better idea of
a lot more.
I will actually record the stuff in our lockout before we go into the studio. Just really basic garage band, just so we can hear it and kind of step back before we're paying someone to kind of figure it out.
So then, what's your biggest challenge that you guys have faced so far?
Challenge. Oh, I could say being on tour, try not to lose my voice. Like, there are a couple close calls where my voice got like super raspy, horsey.
Like mine now.
I mean, hey, raspy voice is kind of hot, but like when you sing, So I found all these different tricks. Like, the challenges helped make me ultimately smarter with just like vocal warm-ups, but also like this like type of honey that I brought on tour with me, all those little tour tricks to keep my voice in check.
So have you had any vocal training?
No, not really. We've always just like sung and wrote songs together.
We take theater and performance art and stuff like that, so they got comfortable being on stage.
Yeah.
So who have you shared this stage with so far? Any big bands?
Let's see.
It's called the Dead Ships from LA. Who else have we played with?
I know, the Coat Hangers we played with.
The Coat Hangers. They're another really rad all-female band.
All-female punk band.
Effects. Yeah.
So now, is this your first time up here in the Pacific Northwest, Seattle area?
No, actually. Our last tour last year was our first time up here, and we love it.
And we've been up here on one other road trip, so this will be our third or fourth show in Seattle in the last 2 years.
So you say that you have been very inspired by Nirvana and the album Bleach, and you know that of course it was produced out of Seattle. Right. I believe Robert Lang Studios actually recorded. It was recorded. Jack and Dina. I know Jack, but I think that they actually did a lot of recording at the studio. But
I remember what it was called. I remember, but I can't.
Have you actually? Because a lot of people that are so inspired by the whole grunge era, they all want to come up here. They all want to record an album up here. Have you guys thought about that?
Wow.
About coming up here to Seattle and being produced by some of possibly Jack?
Shit. I actually never thought about that, but hey, you know him, so.
I have thought about it. Some friends of mine were just up here and recorded. They recorded with Tad Doyle.
Okay.
And he just produced their new record, so. I'm like, oh, my buddy's recorded with him. Maybe we could get him to produce us.
Yeah, hey man, it's a possibility. That would be super inspiring for sure.
That would be super rad.
So, do you have any plans of maybe touring outside of the country?
Well, on this tour, we actually played TJ. We played Mexico on this tour.
We played our first out of the country gig
I
in
noticed
Tijuana.
that. I noticed that.
So much fun.
And we're planning to get over to probably England and do a few shows around London, but fly in about a year.
Oh, definitely. I can't wait to get out of this country, and like just feel the different energies in different countries and different crowds. Oh, yes. I mean, it's been a blast. We still need to play more throughout the country, but I can't wait to get out of it too.
So when do you guys release your album? Is it already been released or?
We just have our EP out. It's like 4 songs, and after this tour that we're on right now, we're gonna go back into the studio and record a bunch more. So it's an ongoing process. We've got a lot more recording to do.
So now, how long have you been together? Is this
It'll be 2 years in July.
in July? So it sounds like you guys have actually done a lot of touring.
I mean, I kind of do some management of the band, so pretty much for every show we play in LA, we play a road date too. So we've played outside of our hometown more than we've actually played in LA.
So is there anybody special in any of your guys' life?
Everybody's special in my life.
I know.
Do you guys have boyfriends waiting at home, or husbands, or girlfriends, or whatever?
Music is our boyfriend.
Yeah, my dog's waiting for me at home.
Oh yes, our dog. Yes.
Always the dog.
Yeah, my cat.
Your cat.
My cat's waiting for me.
I figured you for a cat.
I do have dogs though too.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for sitting down with me today and talking about your passion. And this is Flames of Durga, and they are from LA. And where can people listen to your music or get it?
Everywhere. iTunes, Spotify.
Right? And you guys are on Facebook, I'm assuming, and Twitter.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz.
Anything you'd like to say? Like next show date or?
Let's see.
We'll be touring again in September, and we should have another release out by then as well.
All right. Hey, thank you.